Diamonds in the rough. NFL Draft Diamonds. Time to shine.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Williams with NFL Draft Diamonds, and we are presented by the Hula Bowl. Today I have with me Alex Snyder. He's a tight end out of Lehigh University. How you doing, buddy?
Doing fantastic. Thanks for having me on.
Sure. So obviously a lot going for you as a prospect. I mean, pretty decent size, bringing a whole lot to the table. But before we get to maybe some of those specifics, man, give us your background, man. Tell me maybe where you're from and how you ultimately got there to Lehigh.
Yeah, absolutely. So started off, I was born in Houston, Texas, and made my way to Atlanta, Georgia, and went to Lambert High School and just really got things going as a young starter, and just made my way, getting recruited after my junior year, and got a lot of schools talking to me, but my main interest was education. And when Lehigh reached out to me, I was sold.
Gotcha. So I know one of the big things that they ask on at least the Lehigh, thing is they ask why Lehigh. So tell me why Lehigh, man. Was it just that education, or was there anything else about that program that really excited you?
Yeah, I get that question a lot, and it's definitely about the education, but more importantly about the tradition, and just what they've been able to do at Lehigh has just been remarkable. And what I've been trying to do is just carry that tradition on and be the best player I can be. And I just fell in love with the tradition, the community, and just the brotherhood we have here. And I fell in love with this place, and I remember every day why I came here, and I haven't regretted it at all. And I'm just looking forward to making more memories here. And Lehigh is just a great spot, and that's why.
Awesome. So let's backtrack a little bit. Let's talk about your high school days. Where did you say you went to high school again?
Lambert High School in Swanee, Georgia.
So in Georgia, I have in my notes that you played some other sports. So I just kind of want to touch on those briefly. Some baseball, some basketball. Am I missing anything else there?
No, that's it. But yeah, baseball and basketball were my loves in the beginning, and started off with basketball, but in high school, but just couldn't gain any weight. So for tight end, so I had to cut basketball, but carried through with baseball. And baseball was always been a blast for me. I always miss that game, but football just carried the weight for me. And just something about football is just, it's unbeatable. And it was something I wanted to do in my future, and I just carried with it.
Gotcha. So you kind of touched on it a little bit, but why do you love this game of football so much, man?
Honestly, for me, is you can just be physical and hurt somebody without getting in trouble for it. And that's what my coach and I always talk about, and that's what makes us love football. And just the brotherhood you have on a football team is uncomparable. And just the adrenaline you get from game days is just, can't beat it. And something about football, I always idolized the athletes growing up, and always wanted to be a football player. And it just has so many life traits that I've gained from it, and just nothing beats football.
Sure. So who were some of those guys that you idolized in, like they were playing, at the professional level?
Yeah, growing up, I always idolized Michael Vick, big fan of mine, and I was a huge fan of his. And another player, LaDainian Tomlinson, just his electricity as a player. And when I got older, Rob Gronkowski and Tony Gonzalez were just my favorites. And I fell in love with the game, the way they play the game, and made me love football even more.
Interesting. Why don't you kind of break things down for us there at Lehigh? I mean, tell me about your guys' offense, and maybe even just about like last season and how that went for you.
Yeah, so a little about our offense is we love the inside run and the inside zone and the gap scheme runs, a lot of counter, which makes us unique. And we have a West Coast style passing offense. And just about us as offense last year, kind of struggled early, but we really developed and developed ourselves and really looked back on what we could do better each and every game. And we progressed. And towards the end of the year, we were playing our best football. And we're looking to carry that over. We carried it over into the spring, had one of our best springs since I've been here. And we're just trying to carry that over from these summer workouts into camp and just have a blast with it. And just, we have some good athletes, and I'm just excited to put it all together on the field with our offense.
Cool. So how do you fit into that offense there at Lehigh, and how do you see yourself projecting to the next level?
Yeah, so I fit in just perfectly, I would say, just perfectly into that. Our runs, we use our tight ends, 12 personnel, and just my ability to separate myself in the passing game and have the versatility to also be a sturdy run blocker is going to be able to transfer me in the next level. And I'm just trying to grow every day. And this year, I'm just trying to focus on just getting strong as I can, gain as much weight as I can, and just utilize myself in the run game and the pass game when I need to. And just because we need some good blocks this year to give our quarterback time, and I'm willing to do whatever. And that's what separates me, is just willing to do whatever it takes for the team to help us win.
Sure. And where are you at these days, man? What's your height and weight currently?
So I'm at 6'5", 255, trying to get up to 260, and just have clean weight so I can be able to move and separate myself.
Interesting. So don't gain too much weight there, or else they'll just end up putting you on the offensive line. So but definitely some good solid weight there, around 250, 255, being at about 6'5". Really good quality size there for a tight end. I know you got some pretty long arms too. So I know people really look for like all those measurables and everything. Anything else with regards to some of those I don't know, measurables that maybe we need to let people know about you? I mean, where are you sitting at these days with some of those things?
Yeah, so I'm sitting well. I got a really good reach. It's a 82-inch, so that kind of separates me to be able to reach out, really get those balls from defenders, and just trying to just keep adding on to my speed. I've ran a 4.7, trying to get up to those 4.6 levels, and just keep improving every day. And yeah.
And how have you developed over the years, like with you getting into the weight room and such? Can you just kind of let me know about like the strength training program there and those people that have helped you get to where you are at like that 255?
Yeah, so one of my favorite parts about Lehigh, and one of my favorite person in our program, is our strength coach, Eric Marcosi. And he's just a legend for Lehigh. And over the years, he's allowed me to grow so much with our dynamic, our plyometric, and our eccentric workouts. And one of my favorite parts is just being able to craft myself with him in the summer. And like those plyometrics, I've really evolved myself, and like with my speed and my explosion off the line. And I'm just trying to just succeed on max day and just keep getting stronger every year. And he's been a fantastic help. And with our nutrition, he talks to us every day about our sleep, our diet and mobility. And I can't thank him enough over the years. And I'm excited to put it to play.
Awesome. So yeah, you got to have, those people, in your corner, helping you along the way and all of that. So, Alex, just kind of wanted to give you the opportunity to talk about some of your best moments, some of your highlights there at Lehigh. If maybe there was a game or a play or something that you just kind of want to draw our attention to that really showcases your ability. So give us one of those highlights.
Yeah, so first thing that comes to mind is my first start in 2019. We were in a 2-minute drive down by 2 points, and we were just putting everything together, and I was able to run our seam swap combination and make a one-handed grab, put us in perfect position for a field goal. And that's a play I'm always going to remember, and I'm trying to make some more this year.
Nice. And just kind of to go off of that, I mean, what are your expectations or goals for this upcoming season?
Yeah, so my goals for the year is pretty standard. I want to get about 500 yards. Just well, not really. That's kind of a long stretch, but I want to shorten the goals up and just like I want to have at least 5 reception every game, at least 2 pancake blocks every game, and that will display itself. And I think the goals will pay off. And I think just trying to at least have maybe 5+ touchdowns and have to be just trying to be an All-American this year, which is a big goal of mine. And just mainly as a team, we want to have a championship team, make it to the playoffs, and hopefully give ourselves a run. So I'm excited with the group we have, and I'm excited with myself. I'm feeling confident. I'm ready to go.
Cool, man. Well, I mean, hopefully you could, I don't know, become a little closer with your quarterback, offensive coordinator, see if they can
Yeah,
give you those targets that you so desire. So
absolutely.
we'll see how that comes about this season.
Yeah.
I do want to get a chance to meet you outside of this game a little bit, man. So talk to me a little bit about who Alex Snyder is outside of a football player. Anything interesting, fun, unique, special that you want to share about yourself?
Oh yeah, just Alex outside of the field is just a great, funny guy. Like I'm a great friend, and I just love being just kicking back with friends and being able to do things and just enjoy life. I'm always a happy soul, and I take every day at a time and live every day like it's my last. And a cool fact about me is I'm actually related to a president, Jimmy Carter, and it's
Really?
always a fun fact I use. So
What
yeah.
what do you mean related? Is he like a great great uncle or something?
Yeah, so it's not blood related, but my mom's great aunt got married to Jimmy Carter, so it's not not blood, but you can connect the dots, and that's an interesting fact about me.
Sure. I mean, what is it? The degrees of Kevin Bacon or something? Like, you could always figure out like, hey, I'm related to so and so
Yeah.
through like so many different people. So interesting. Since I mentioned an actor there, man, you have a favorite movie or something or that you like to share?
Oh, yeah. I mean, favorite movie for me is probably Friday Night Lights. Just a fantastic movie, and I watch it every year before camp. It just gets me motivated for the season. And I don't really know any of the actors' names for the movies, but there's some good ones. And I'd probably say another one is Dark Knight Rises, all-time favorite for me, and a big fan of Christian Bale. He's been killing it.
Cool.
What
Definitely
about
an
you?
interesting actor for him. So
Yeah.
trying to think of maybe one more fun question to ask of you. Tell me about one song that you might be a little embarrassed to admit that you like.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh,
That's a tough one.
that
So
is a tough one. Maybe Maybe Beautiful Crazy by Luke Combs. That's a really good one for me. I don't know if that's embarrassing, but I love
eh,
that song.
it is what it is, buddy. I mean,
Yeah,
if that's what you like, that's what you like. But I mean,
yeah,
some people don't always want to admit that I'm a country fan. So I
yeah.
mean, if maybe that's what it is for you. So
That's
um
true.
hey, I mean, obviously you're now in this position where obviously we have this season coming up, but then obviously after that, I mean, you're looking at a run at the pros. So hopefully, you'll get that opportunity. So before we close things down, buddy, I want to give you one opportunity to maybe talk to some of those scouts that might have some interest in you. So go ahead and tell them why they need to take a chance on Alex Snyder and what he would bring to their that program if someone took a chance on it.
Yeah, just the standard I live by. I'm gonna raise the standard every day, and I'm gonna bring toughness like you've never seen before. Toughness, dedication, and just preparation before every game. You're not gonna be able to get me out of the meeting room. You're not gonna be able to get me off of Exos or huddle. I'm gonna be studying the game plan every second I can, and I just can't wait to showcase my skills and just show the scouts who I can be this year, and show the scouts that I'm a player that they want on their team. And I could go on and on for days about what makes me a great player, but just just can't wait to showcase my skills, and stats are going to override anything these days. So just trying to have some great stats and ball out this year and get our team some wins.
Sure. So, I mean, definitely a guy with a lot going for him. I mean, when it comes to things like more or less just overall size, I mean, you got some good size going for you. Very well balanced tight end. So, I mean, not necessarily maybe one thing or another, but, a good quality blocker and an excellent target in the passing game. So, certainly, if you go out there this upcoming season, completely ball out, put up all these crazy numbers, who knows what's going to happen to you moving forward. But as all that stuff just kind of, comes about, I do wish you best of luck in your endeavors. All right, man.
Well, man, can't thank you enough for having me on. I appreciate everything you do. A lot of hard work goes into it. I know it's a lot of hard work, and I'm sure the players can't thank you enough. So I thank you, man. Keep up the great work, and you're the man.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Once again, I got with me Alex Snyder. He's a tight end out of Lehigh University. Definitely check him out this season.
Thank you.